I'm Blake Meyer from Fantasy Pros Pitcher List and 2023 Fantasy Baseball Writer of the Year finalist, and I'm here to tell you why Pablo Lopez should be your number one pitcher for the 2024 Fantasy Baseball season. After a year in which he went 11-8 in 194 innings with 234 strikeouts, Pablo Lopez heads into 2024 looking to build off of that success. Last season, he had a 3.66 ERA, a 29.2% K rate, which is 12th best in baseball, and a 15.6% swinging strike rate, which is the 10th best in baseball. Most of that damage comes from his elite fastball. Sits at 95 miles an hour with a 17.2% swinging strike rate and an elite 7.2 foot extension, which helps make that ball almost impossible to see out of his hand. He also added a sweeper, which has a sweet 17% swinging strike rate, a 27.7% ideal contact rate, the same elite extension, which is the best of any sweeper in baseball. And he gets 13.5 inches of glove side break. He uses this mainly against right-handers, and it has become one of the best out pitches in baseball against right-handed hitters, not just for Pablo Lopez, but for anybody for that matter. And don't sleep on his changeup this year. It's the same elite extension, almost 17 inches of arm side run, and it sits at 88.5 miles an hour. Flirting with that power change that we see a lot of the Miami Marlins guys throw, which obviously Pablo Lopez came from that organization. It's a great out pitch against left-handers, kind of lives in the middle of the zone against righties, but I think he does well enough with it against those left-handers that combined with the sweeper and that elite fastball put him in line to flirt with about 250 strikeouts for this season. He's currently going about the third or fourth round in your fantasy baseball drafts, if that is what you are into. Keep an eye out. He is the first guy up after that big three of Spencer Strider, Garrett Cole, and Corbin Burns that I would look at. I know there's guys like Kevin Gossman that you can key in on, guys like a George Kirby. I actually think Pablo Lopez outproduces all of those guys going into this season, with an upside of ending the season about SP4 if everything goes well. So if you are looking for somebody to key in on in those middle early rounds of the draft, if you want to go hitter right out of the gate, Pablo Lopez should be your number one guy that you key in on for this coming season.